This is going to be a love letter to the Lightworker who's been watching my page, maybe silently, maybe we've been chatting, and you're feeling this call deep in your bones. I'm in Texas right now. It's pouring again. You know, I'm in an area that's been really devastated recently. And so it's easy for me to say in this moment when I'm seeing devastation firsthand that your work is needed now more than ever. Mama Earth, she's pissed. she's pissed. I actually was planning to do this voice note on a walk, and I got caught in an unexpected rainstorm. I thought I had some more time, and I got drenched. And being in a community that's been devastated by Mother Nature is one thing. I also, a few years ago when I first went to Egypt, was flying over the Sinai Peninsula when October 7th happened in Israel-Palestine area. And so it's been very interesting recently. Before this, I lived in the Midwest, and the Wisconsin's pretty chill. And I lived in Chicago then for 6 years, and largely we're unaffected by weather. This is the time that you came to this earth for. This is the time that you came to this earth for, and I can't say it enough. If you've been feeling the nudges to get on my page and there's any parts of you that are questioning, or you're scared to move forward, or there's any parts of you that question investing and all this stuff, if you're being divinely guided to take flight, this is the time. This is bigger than you. The reason your bank account needs to be full is not just so you can only buy yourself nice things. That's part of it. That's great. Your money needs to go to good places in the world, because right now there are people who are sitting on millions and billions of dollars who aren't doing anything with it. You're chosen. You are a chosen light worker because your money needs to be spread to people in this world. And not only that, your work, double time here, your work is going to change the consciousness of the planet. And so if you're not working with your soul contracted clients, and right now you're kind of just, spinning wheels, feeling like you're working with great clients and you're still making impact, that's amazing. Let's be clear. The fact that you in this lifetime are in your gifts right now, that's fucking huge. And that is something to celebrate. That is something huge to celebrate. And I'm so proud of all of you who come to my page, and no matter what stage you're at, if you're just curious about opening the floodgates, or even if you are someone who just is in general starting to share your gifts, that's fucking amazing. Oh my God. I can't say it enough. But that being said, this is the time to open your heart and soul wide. And when I say that, the work we do in Metamorphosis, it isn't just strategy. I'm a strategy nerd, and what I'm here to teach has a lot to do with strategy. But the thing is, in the strategy, this is a portal for you to open your heart and soul wide. You're here to open to a bigger reality than the one that your ego is allowing you in right now. I just walked around the corner and my cat is giving me a cute look. I'm going to have to put that photo in here. So that being said, the work that you're being summoned to here is bigger than just you. This isn't just about buying yourself nice things. I may talk about those things on my page, and it's real. It's about buying yourself that upgraded housing. But what happens when you buy yourself that upgraded housing? You open up to more abundance. I'm in a beautiful house right now, but I'm like, honestly, I'm probably going to have multiple kids, so I will need more space than this. But I'm like, I don't need much nicer than this. This is great. I don't need this huge luxurious house. Do I want space? Do I want somewhere that feels abundant? And actually, my next house, I feel called to create something where I can host and I can have even up to like 100 plus people. So yeah, there's I'm going to have gatherings that have to do with my mission. But that being said, this is about what we're going to do with the funds, what you're going to do with your work. This is about the planet needing you now more than ever, because you literally got divinely assigned to this lifetime. After all the lifetimes where you have not been able to be fully in your power, this is the lifetime. This is the lifetime to say, fuck it, go freaking big, F the rules. And by you creating your business bigger and more logical than anyone has ever seen, you're going to blow people's minds open. You are going to help awaken the world to the truth. the truth that we are magical beings in these human bodies, and that we do have the power to do what we want in this life. And we do have the power to create a peaceful world. It is a fallacy that there needs to be violence in this world. Can I say with my full chest that we will ever live in a world without any violence? I don't know. There's, people say it's just part of the human cycle. It's like an innate human nature if it's happening, yada, yada, yada. I don't know. But what I do know is that the world is not stable right now. You came to help stabilize the world. I was just in Costa Rica with a really dear friend who does this work. And she was talking about how when she sees it clairvoyantly, she sees Lightworkers at the front. They're like the guardians of the spiritual war. So yeah, we may not be getting in the violence. For me, I've actually been guided to not even really comment a lot about the violence that's going on. Not spend my time like getting in the nitty gritty. Does that mean that I'm avoiding conversations? No. Does that mean that I'm, not talking about it at all? No, that's not it at all. Oh my God, I just noticed a banana with some mold. Some real-time finds right now. But that being said, this is the time for you to go bigger than ever before. And if you're sitting here and you're like, yeah, Lily, I feel this. Oh my God. And then when I talk about take flight and you're seeing signs around it and you're kind of like, I don't know about it. That's the disconnect, babes. That is your disconnection from the truth. And by connecting further to the truth and taking the leap and jumping in, you're going to help connect other people to the truth through your work. The people who are waiting for you to serve, like waiting for you to stand up and be fully in your power and sign up to work with you, they are waiting for you. There's literally souls that you have not met. And the same goes for me. I've been going through so many unfoldings behind the scene, and now I've been just like, it is time. It is time for us to fill the F up. And so that being said, if you are reluctant to, I want to be careful with this, because I know if you're on my page that you're not reluctant to. You're here because you feel pings and you know that money gets you other places, and this isn't meant to be a path on its own. But if you right now in this moment are like, Lily, I get it, I see it, I know, but I'm scared and I don't know. And I've been in this loop where I feel like I'm like hitting 5K months and I've used a lot of my funds and I've used a lot of my credit and all that stuff. Babes, I'm here to help you get into the spaces that you're meant to. I'm holding these spaces open, and I'm working with people even right now who are working on getting the first payment and who are working on getting things going. And so that being said, babes, this is the time. You're being guided to this space because there are keys and codes for you within the metamorphosis formula that is going to rock your whole goddamn world. When I talk about explosive results on here, it's so freaking real. Like when I tell you that creating this methodology, co-creating, I want to say, with God, this methodology has been the blessing of a lifetime, and we're only just getting started. There have been people who have been in the field for way longer than I have. There's been someone I've worked with who's been in the field for 20 freaking years. She is a force to be reckoned with. But she was always feeling capped under 10K months, always feeling capped in this loop. There was even months before we connected where she was like, I don't know how I'm going to make it through this. I'm supposed to be sharing this work. What is going on? And bam, within weeks, multi-5-figure months. 4-figure clients that are soul clients, people who were excited to say yes to her, who are like, you literally found me in the perfect time. And now those people are also serving the world. Any part of you that is holding yourself back from this step is separation from the truth. And I really, 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 now is the time. Now is the time. The world needs us. I'm not slowing down, guys. I'm just speeding up. So if you want to get in now, now is the time to freaking go, because I'm just going to keep going. That is my commitment to you all, is I am here because I'm going to keep blazing this path and finding more and more of the people who are meant to be in this space and holding that space open for them. It is, whether you come to my page and you've just been getting stuff out of my content, that is so divinely guided. And I love that. And if that's all you feel called to do is mostly just be at my page and watch my content, that's great. You know, if you don't necessarily feel called to step in the space, that is fine. And that's the thing. I want people who are like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be in this space. And so I'm never here to push. But I'm here to hold the door open for those that are ready to freaking go. So let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. But actually, there are 4 spots left. I have multiple people looking at the first spot. And right now I have insane bonuses for those that are looking to jump in. The first includes a literal half day with me online. That's insane. I never give away half days. But that is worth over $2,000. And you'll also get lunch from me. I'm going to deliver it. Well, I'm not going to deliver it. But I'm going to have someone deliver it for you. So you get a lunch. And then spot 2. Spot 2 is an extra freaking month into Take Flight. So instead of 6 months, you're going to get 7 months. You get another month to fully implement this. People that work with me for more than just, 3 to 6 months, they're the ones that really freaking take off. And that's the thing. I'm here for people who want to stay plugged in. Like, I'm open for everybody at all different steps in the game. So I'm here as a mentor, not just to teach you formulas. I'm here to guide you through all the things. And then so spot number 3. Spot number 3, you get an extended call with me. And then you also get an audio training involved in it. And that is going to be worth $888. I meant to say it too, the extra month is going to be worth about $1,300. And then, last but not least, spot number 4 is going to get a private training for me. So a custom training. It's going to be something that oh my gosh, I'm really excited about this one. I've never offered this before, but I got the download for it. So spot number 4 is going to get a custom freaking training. And that's going to be so fun. So that is going to be worth $666. And it's going to be a private 30-minute training, and there will be Q&A time. So you'll be able to ask questions and whatnot. So babes, if you've been feeling Take Flight, now is the ding time. There's 12 on the timer, right as I said that. There is no better time than now. And just so you know, if you're nervous and you are newer to investing and you're like, oh, Lily, this is insane. I get it. I've talked about this story so many times, but when I went to make my first investment, the price was $10,000, and I was like, I'm supposed to be in this space. Like, what the fuck? I can't even think about that. I was like, I make $5,000 a month in my corporate job, $6,000 maybe, all the tax stuff in the middle. But that being said, I was like, how the hell am I going to pay for this? What? Meanwhile, I had hundreds of thousands of dollars in savings. I had so much in savings. Insane. So anyway, I was like, this is insane. This doesn't make sense. And since I said yes in that moment, first of all, I manifested $10,000 in my corporate job. I got 2 raises. One was $3,000, one was $2,000. And I had a $5,000 raise. Did I get the raise? No, I didn't. But still, I did technically get more money the next paychecks. And then I quit my job and I started my business. And since then, life has not made sense in the best way. Thank God it doesn't make sense compared to what it used to be before. But so babes, it's not going to make sense to your logical mind. Now is the time to jump. Especially with these bonuses. Are you kidding me?